So you guys know I've done this video once before talking about 10 backup bottle worthy fragrances. This is approaching probably close to a year ago, so I figured now I'd go ahead and do a follow-up where I give you 10 more fragrances which in my opinion are worth purchasing backup bottles of course, if you're really into them. So why purchase backup bottles? One reason being that, well, you're going to wear the fragrance a lot. You might as well secure another bottle to have there and ready to go so that when you do run out, you don't have to order the bottle and then wait for it to come in, or maybe it's out of stock on discounters and you're going to be without it for a while. So just having that backup right there gives you that security to go ahead and open it up and use it whenever you need it. Another reason, and kind of the main reason for me, is simply for reformulation issues. Again, look, it does happen. It's happened before with multiple fragrances. You know, of course, there's those who are a bit more skeptical about it and don't believe in it. And yes, I do agree that I feel like sometimes maybe fragrance hasn't been reformulated and it's just kind of, a talk. One person says it, everyone else kind of agrees, but I've also smelled different formulations of different scents throughout the years, and I can confirm on a number of them, designer and niche, that yes, it is a thing that does happen. And it's not always the company changing the formulation just to make more money. Sometimes it can just be restrictions in the IFRA regulations that they have to comply with in order to keep selling it. So enough talking, you guys know the drill by now. All of these will be linked down below if you want to check them out. And I do appreciate if you enjoy these videos to hit the like button and get subscribed to the channel. Let's jump right into it. First up, we have Parfums de Marly Layton. One of their most popular scents and really the scent that kind of put them on the map. It's a very hyped up fragrance for good reason. It smells great. It's a great versatile scent with great compliment getting abilities, and it's just a great entry level niche scent. This is one where even though it is pretty strong, you can find yourself running through it quicker than you may think, especially if you get it and you're like obsessed with it and you're wearing it every day. You're going to end up putting a dent in this bottle quicker than you think, and you could run through one of these pretty quick. I mean, you'd be surprised if you wear a fragrance a lot how much you can start to wear it down. And this is one of those fragrances where you can do that because it is so good smelling, it's so addictive, and it's just so wearable. It's one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't I want to wear it Layton today? So you wear it, and if you have that mentality a lot, next thing you know, you're going to be running down your bottle. So this is a good idea to back up, not necessarily right when you purchase it, right? Don't go out and just buy 2 of them right off the bat. But, after you start wearing it quite a bit, maybe you realize you're starting to put a dent in it and you don't see yourself stopping, backing up a bottle of something like this would never be a bad idea because it's such a wearable scent that you can't go wrong with. Following that, we have Acqua di Gio Profondo. For me, one of my favorite releases this year and probably within the past couple years as well. Such a nice scent. I can really see myself running through this one and wearing it a lot. In fact, I do wear it quite often, and I've already started to put a little bit of a dent in it, which is saying something considering, I test a lot of different things and I have a lot of different things. For me to kind of start to wear it down a little bit here, that's pretty cool because that doesn't normally happen. It just smells so refreshing and so clean and so bright. Give this one a shot and definitely consider purchasing a backup bottle at some point if you're into it. Up next, we have Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDP. This is a almond cherry fragrance. It's very sweet and it's very different. Not a lot of other things out there that smell like this one, and it's not going to be for everyone either because of that almond note, but it is a really nice, unique smelling scent, especially for the upcoming season of fall. It's a great fall scent. This is one where you can go through heavily and wear it quite a bit and just enjoy it. And again, this is one where when you do start wearing it a lot, you will start wearing it down. Performance isn't too great on this scent. It's not awful, but it's not like super good. So you may be going with a few extra sprays which will make it run down quicker, but this scent DNA is so good, it's so addictive, that's definitely worth grabbing a second bottle of. These are pretty affordable as well, which is pretty nice. Following that, we have Lacoste L'Homme Intense. Another fantastic scent that, in my opinion, is worth grabbing a couple bottles of. Now, one thing you could do is grab a bottle of the Intense and maybe grab a bottle of the original EDT. You could layer them together and kind of have both and use that as like your backup bottle. That's essentially what I've done here. I have both versions. I love both versions. They're both great. This one just performs a bit better, which is always a plus. So it's up to you. You could get both of the Intense versions and be set. But I also do like the EDT because It is a bit more fresh and kind of bright and a little bit more creamy in the opening. This one goes just a little bit sweeter, not a whole lot, but a little bit. But again, it does increase the performance. So both are great, and it is worth having a couple bottles of, because this is one where you can really run through. It's so addicting, and it smells great in the summertime. It's something different and refreshing, and it's a nice one to have for sure. Lacoste L'Homme Intense. Moving along, we have Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This fragrance DNA right here is 100% a winner, and it's definitely worth having backup bottles of. A great smelling scent that you can wear for literally anything. Anytime, any place, anywhere, for anything, this fragrance will work. It's so versatile. It smells so good. It's got good performance, even though, people say it's been reformulated or whatever. It's got good performance, great compliments, and it's a workhorse of a fragrance, an absolute beast of a fragrance, and it's worth backing up, because with how much this thing sprays out from how good the atomizer is, you'll put a dent in it quicker than you think. And just to show you that I'm not fluffing, here's 3 more. Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, 100 ml bottles each, and these are all the Eau de Toilette concentrate, which is what this was when it first came out. They, for whatever reason, got rid of the Eau de Toilette concentrate and went to the EDP, which is right here. So again, speaking from personal experience, i.e. I literally own both versions, this still performs good and these still perform good. So don't worry about performance. Go out and get yourself Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And if you like it, don't be afraid at some point to maybe grab another bottle. You don't need 4 of them like I have, okay? Let's be real. That's kind of dumb. You don't need 4. But maybe another bottle, 100 ml or even a 50 ml. If you want to save a bit of money, although not as good on the price per mil, it's worth having a backup bottle, because this stuff is so wearable and you'll burn through it pretty quick. Let's keep it moving here. Up next, we have Spice Bomb Extreme, an absolute winter gem. One of my new, or not really new, or new as in last year, my last year's new favorite winter fragrance. And it's going to be one of my favorites for this winter as well. And I'll probably start breaking out here in fall just because I've been missing it. I love the scent. I'll come back and revisit it every now and then, just over the past few months, because I love it. I can even smell it a little bit from the top of the atomizer here, and it's a beautiful smell. Amped up the vanilla, toned back some of the spiciness, and it's just a nice, more refined version of the Eau de Toilette. A beautiful scent that definitely can be high in your rotation, and it's worth having a backup bottle of this amazing stuff 100%. Moving along, we have Prada L'Homme, the soapy clean office scent. This one is another one where you can run through it pretty quick. If you're wearing this to work every day, wearing it to school every day, or just wearing it every day or almost every day in general, something you like to wear quite a bit, you'll put a dent in this quick. And you can run through this quick. Even a 100 ml bottle, you can burn through quicker than you may think. You can go for a 150 ml if you want, and maybe eliminate needing to get a backup bottle at least for a while. Or if you go for a 100 ml, at some point, it's not a bad idea picking up another one of these just to have around. It's a great, great wearable scent with good performance and great mass appeal. That's Prada L'Homme. Following that, we have The One Grey by Dolce & Gabbana. This is another one where it's a very wearable and fresh scent. It's simply just a fresh version of the One EDP and EDT. That's the best way to put it. It still has the same grapefruit note in here. It's got some of that tobacco as well, but it's just lighter. It's fresher. It's going to be more for maybe spring/early summer, and it's just going to be one that you can wear kind of typically in more often than the One EDP, more for the warmer months and for daytime. Great scent here, and again, this is one where you can run through it pretty quick. It's not a bad idea to pick up another one if you really enjoy the scent. Moving along, something like Hugo Boss Iced would be a great one to stock up on, because you can spray this fragrance super heavily. Typically when I wear this one, I go with multiple sprays, because it is light, it doesn't perform the best, but it's just really refreshing. So when it's hot outside, I'll load down with this one, and then I have a nice cooling, refreshing scent bubble around me to help cool me off. And trust me, when you're spraying it heavy like that, you can burn through it pretty quick, and these are pretty cheap as well, so it's worth having a second bottle on hand if you like the scent and if you wear it a lot. Finally, the last fragrance on this video, one of my personal favorites, among a few others of course, 1 Million Privé, a banger of a fall scent right here, a seriously gorgeous scent. It's amazing, and this is definitely worth 100% getting a backup bottle of if you like it. I'm not even really talking about reformulation and stuff like that, and I didn't really bring that up with most of these. I'm just saying, a lot of these are super wearable, and it's worth having a backup bottle, and it's the same thing with this one here. very wearable, especially in the fall and winter time, and you'll put a dent in it quicker than you may think, especially being a fall and winter scent. You'll be spraying it on a little bit heavy, depending on, if you like doing that or how your skin chemistry works. It performs pretty good, but it's still one that I'll apply pretty heavily when I do wear it, so you will start to burn through it pretty quick. 100% a backup bottle worthy fragrance here. It smells amazing. That's Paco Rabanne 1 Million Privé. Well, guys, there you have it. That was 10 backup bottle worthy fragrances. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And remember, I will provide links to all these down below if you want to check any of them out, pick any of them up. Hit those links and go see what it's all about. Remember to get subscribed to the channel and hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And I think that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow night with another one. Take care.